Hello and welcome back to another MX Bikes video with me, GW MX. I just want to give you guys a bit of more of a first impressions of the Beta 12 / Steam release. If you remember back to my Steam release video that I done, I made some comments about it being maybe a little bit premature, worried about the player base and things like that. Well, to be honest, having played the Steam version now for probably at least 16 hours over the weekend, throughout the course of the past few days, I have to retract some of those earlier statements I made. The player base so far has actually been the healthiest I've ever seen it. Like, it really has. It's been 5 years since MX Bikes was first released, and I've never seen so many players online. Granted, every server isn't maxed out to the full, but believe me, when you jump on one server and there's already 20 people in the server just practicing, that's a lot of people for MX Bikes, and we just want that to grow more and more because it's so much fun, and it really puts things into perspective of why MX Bikes is a multiplayer only experience, or it's geared more towards a multiplayer experience only, because there's no replacement for actually competing against real people. It just adds so much more. It makes it so much more rewarding, and I completely get it. I completely get the plan of what MX Bikes is about, the direction they want to take it. So that's really awesome to see. So congrats for that, Team Piboso or Piboso. I still don't know how to pronounce your development name. Sorry. A couple of other things I want to touch on real brief is, obviously we're going to be doing a Steam key giveaway for MX Bikes. We've got 2 keys up for grabs. Still trying to figure out a good way how we can give them away. Don't just want to give them away. We want to encourage the winners of these, and to all people really, that we want you to play. I say we, I'm talking we as the community, not as the development team, because I'm not part of that. I know me and some others have the same sentiment when it comes to what we want from future players of MX Bikes, which is, we want you to play, we want you to be just as hooked as we are, create content, stick around, and just become solid in the community and become one of us, you know, because we are all like family basically when it comes to this. So that's what we want. Somebody who's just going to stick around, who's going to play the game, love it, they love the demo, they love the game, they follow all the content, they follow all the Discord stuff, they just haven't got the full game. That's what we want. Give that chance to somebody to get the full game, and just become part of the community. A couple of things I want to touch on real brief, I think would benefit this Steam release, is obviously frequent updates. I know it's hard to implement for them, being such a small team of two men. It is hard to stay on top of those updates, but obviously with Steam comes the demand, you know, the on-demand, like, we request updates quick, and a lot of developers jump on that, and it works so well. So when you see posts like, oh, this is crap, because my frames per second are dropped, I've refunded the game, and I immediately leave a bad review because this didn't work. There's not actually any troubleshooting on that person's part. Like, they buy an early access game, expect it to just work flawlessly, and not actually use their brain to try and sort of maybe correct or report bugs like most of us tend to do, is follow the actual process of early access. So maybe frequent updates would come. 2 things I'd like to see happen, and I know one of them is pathetic, to be honest, but I think it's essential, me personally, and that's full controller support. Obviously I understand there's a lot of controllers out there. I use a 360 controller. I would just love to be able to navigate just totally navigate all the menus and do everything using the controller. Obviously I get it has to be classed as partial controller support because you still need to use a keyboard to input like names and use the chat, which is fine, but I think menu navigation with the controller would be great. Another thing, I know they've spoken about it many a times in the past, but I would like to see it just get implemented like yesterday, and that is an in-depth in-game stats system. How long you've been playing, how many laps you've done, how many hole shots, longest wheelie, biggest air, laps led, etc. You know, that kind of thing, like in-depth. That'd be great. Hopefully they come, I don't know. So if you like this content, then please subscribe. Let's just try and get to 2k subscribers. That'd be great. Drop us a like, leave a comment if you've got a question about MX bikes or anything else. Like I said, we're gonna sort this giveaway out for the Steam keys for MX bikes, and I'll update you guys soon on what exactly we're gonna do with that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.